Hi, my name is Lea Cook. One of the biggest things I get asked every day in my clinic is, how do I do what I do? And what exactly do I do? When you get right down to the very basics of what I do, it's feeling other people's pain, trauma, and disease, and their level of threat response that they're stuck in. When I have someone on the table, I'm often guiding them into a deeper sense of relaxation. Once I assess where the nervous system is at when I'm working with a client, I am doing this just by feeling. So I have a very heightened sense of feeling, and I can sense as to where people are holding that trauma in the body. And what we need to know about trauma, whether it's happened to us in our lifetime, prenatally, or intergenerationally, the body is experiencing it. And trauma, when we go into threat response, the brain is turned off and our body is picking up the information around us in our heightened senses. So, a heightened sense of feeling happens in the body. Our sense of time slows down. Our eyes actually are trying to look at both sides of the body to find the threat. And our whole system goes into a totally different state. Our gut turns off, basically. Our heart is needed to pump more blood so that we can fight, flight, freeze. The energy is not needed in the brain or in the gut, and is needed to be in the arms and the legs in order for us to be in that ultra protective state. Sometimes if we've had chronic stress, say childhood trauma, repeatedly, our body is just in this state, and our brain is not experiencing the world in a healthy way. So our brain's not even on, and that applies for any time we're emotionally activated in a fight, flight, freeze. When we're angry, when we're fearful, we have to know that our brain is shut off. When this happens, our body is experiencing trauma, and our body is remembering trauma. And that's what I feel. I feel other people's body and how it is stuck. And so if you think of the threat response, and if the gut is not, working well, that's like all of the organs are tight because they don't need to be functioning when we need to fight for our lives. And literally every client I see is in this survival state, locked up, unable to function at their fullest optimization. And the heart, there's blood pressure issues, there's gut issues, there's blood flow restrictions into the brain and into everywhere in the body. So if we're not able to relax, down-regulate, and come into a state of calm, we're stuck. And we're going to develop issues in these areas: blood pressure issues, digestive disorders, immunodysfunction. The nourishment comes from our blood isn't being brought around into circulation, and our body just isn't getting the lymphatic movement flow because everything's so tight and stuck. And so I essentially help that body retrain into a calm state where there's better blood flow. I also integrate this with my training and years of experience working with the meridians, the 5 elements, understanding energy in the body, the Reiki, the healing. And as a very advanced medical intuitive, I can also pinpoint consciousness and where our consciousness and behavioral mindsets are affecting the healing process in the body. So so interesting, so amazing how our body functions and how this dysfunction happens. If you have any more questions, feel free to email me, laura@wayclinic.com. There's some information here about my booking for distance sessions and in-person sessions in Kelowna BC. I offer a 4-session pack for every new client, which will ensure that we get to an appropriate place with at least 4 sessions for your healing journey. It's only $260, and I just really want to make sure everyone is committed to doing those first 4 sessions. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have questions. Bye, guys.